Hey everyone, welcome back to Disney Sorcerer's Arena. So there's something that I think that you might need to be aware of. One is that we have a lot of openings still in the good old club. Weirdos of Wonderland. A lot of space. Could use a lot of people if you're interested. The second, and the reason I'm making this video, is because you know how we're like just over a month from Halloween. And you know how there tends to be stuff that happens in this Disney Sorcerer's Arena game around Halloween. What do I mean? I mean, around this time, when the game first launched 2 years ago, was when we got, I think, the Ursula raid. We got news about the Ursula raid or something. Last year around Halloween, they just randomly came out with this person last year at this time. And as we all know, as most people know, I mean, I don't have firsthand experience with her, but she tends to be fairly good. She's, I mean, people. I keep running into the people that use her on their PvP team. I'm about to win, and my princesses do what my princesses do. What can I tell you? They wreck her face pretty good. And at one time, she used to be able to get the better of me, and I continue to get better. And the people that use Maleficent, but that's not the reason I'm talking about. You see this faction here? You see how there's 9 members of this faction? You know how we just got this other person earlier in the year? Remember her? This person we got earlier in the year. What's her name? This person, remember her? The one that everybody hates because it just made princesses so good. Do you remember what they said on the roadmap? Remember how they said that they're looking? I'm gonna bring it up. It might take me a minute to find it. I apologize. So what we'll do is I'll try to bring it up on the other screen. It's probably not gonna happen. Sorry about that. I'm gonna bring it up, and we're gonna sit here, and I'm just gonna talk about it. You can, if you find it before I do, please feel free. You probably won't, but I'm gonna go back, and we're gonna look at what it is, and remember how they talked about in the whatever it was, the good old stuff. I'll bring this back over now that I found it. So remember how they talked about the new social PvP mode, and they talked about that's friendship UI stuff, and they've got the friendship thing in. That's what they just put in, and then the club UX improvements, and then the gear increase. I mean, I could be totally off base. They could be doing this like. They could come out with this tomorrow, theoretically, or next week, or the week after that, or the week after that. But you remember how they said this? They're like, hey, new legendary Alice in Wonderland with Caterpillar, and they give you all the things, and they say, oh, hey, Remy and Linguini, and they said free login outfits, and we've gotten some of those, but now we got the thing with the Elastigirl thing, which I'm really happy with, by the way. That's if you want to pay for it. And we know that Edna's coming because, of what they said in the post on down a little bit. And then you get down here and they talk about the new social PvP thing and whatever, the bolster, and I really hope that changes PvP because I'm tired of running my Big Hero 6 or my Kingdom villain, my Kingdom team against people G9 and whatever. Then you remember how we get down here and they talk about Club Conquest, whatever. I mean, Club Expedition, whatever. And then they talk about this secret person, okay? And then they talk about these two people right here, right? The Evil Queen and the Huntsman. Okay? Keep in mind, they don't say that the Evil Queen is a legendary. They don't say that the Evil Queen is a legendary. And they say that they're thinking about her. Okay, so we naturally thought that this was, and we got the Alice when we thought we were going to get the Alice back in. We got her in August. We got Alice, and so we're probably beginning of November looking for that event coming back. If you're looking back around, you better get till it'll happen before Thanksgiving. Was when that event will no doubt come back around. But they talk about Edna, and Edna, I expect Edna this coming week, or if not this week, or next week. And then, so we'll still have, 3 weeks before Halloween. I'm gonna put this out. This is the 23rd when I'm recording this. I think that Edna will come out on the 26th, 27th, whatever. No, maybe it's the 28th. Is Wednesday. I expect Edna to come out then. So it'll be before. And then they'll give you a little hype. And then they'll lull you to sleep with what Edna brings. But I'm just telling you. I don't know what you're going to have to do to prepare for these cats. But these two are coming. I'm not sure how they're going to release them. I could see theoretically where you need a tower. I don't know how it would work. Maybe you would theoretically need Snow White, and then they open the Huntsman. Like the Huntsman is something you can farm. I don't know, and then maybe Evil Queen's like in a tower. Now I haven't seen where they said that they're removing a tower. And people seem to think that they're only going to have 4 towers, which I don't know. But they've not. They keep returning these events, and they could be plugging this. This could be an event sort of like what we've seen with Max and Powerline, or with Pasha and Cusco, or Sucks and Lightyear. One of those type of events where you need people from a specific faction. And I'm just telling you now, if they do that, don't be surprised if the faction you need to get the Evil Queen is Forest. Because think about it. Haunted Forest, that whole thing. And the Huntsman could be your entry point, where it's like, hey, you need forest creatures plus you need Huntsman. I realize that you need the forest creatures plus Eeyore to get Tigger and all that stuff, but I mean, maybe they'll do something. Maybe they'll do something else. Maybe they'll say, hey, you need Huntsman plus Miners, or I don't know, but. I think there's a strong possibility that the Evil Queen's coming before Halloween, because they always do something crazy, and it could be, and this secret person, whoever this secret is right here, that could be it. I don't think we're gonna get Luigi and Linguini and Remy before Thanksgiving, because I think because I think, when you're thinking about cooking, you think about Thanksgiving. I just feel like Remy and Linguini would be better suited for the Thanksgiving type period. So I expect Edna before the end of September here. I could be wrong. And then they said they're thinking about this, but they need to make a splash for Halloween like they always do. And so I think we're going to get Evil Queen and Huntsman for Halloween. So probably if I bring up my map real quick, I'm not sure if you guys can see this. So I would say if Edna comes on the 28th, I might expect Evil Queen and Huntsman on the 26th of October. I could be wrong, but I got a straight. And then I got a strong feeling about this. And then we talked about Linguini and Remy. I could see them coming in probably around either the 9th of November, which would be 2 weeks after the prediction of the Huntsman and Evil Queen, or more likely the 23rd of November for Remy and Linguini. And I think they're going to do another, one of these two people events where they give you somebody and then like, hey, you need this. So that's what I think they're going to do with Evil Queen. So expect that around the 26th of October, and then expect Remy and Linguini around the 23rd of November, which would be the day before Thanksgiving here in the States. And then in December would be the time that I would start looking for our next legendary. And it's probably gonna be Encanto, obviously. It's probably gonna be Encanto. So keep that in mind. But I wouldn't plan on that before December. So, to review what I just said, is I would say Edna mode next week on the 28th or 28th, 29th, announcement on the 28th, launch on the 29th of September. And then I would say Remy and Linguini Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving, maybe before, who knows. Maybe a little bit after, who knows. And then I would say Encanto for Christmas. I mean, those are highly speculative things. They say that they're working on them. That just means that they were in the early stages of planning these. So what this means is, all this meant was, hey, this is stuff we're working on. These are the characters we're working on, that we're finishing up, that they were testing, that they were already had in the pipeline back in July. That's all that meant. And now they're just waiting. For the timetable for the rollout. And these were the characters that they were starting to work on back in July. And so, if Evil Queen and Huntsman do come up for Halloween, which I think they will, they may be buggy. I'm just saying. Maybe slightly more than a little buggy, but we'll have to see. Anyway, guys, that's just some speculation that I thought was interesting. But let me know what you think about what I've said. Do you think I'm way off? Do you have any other ideas of what they might be doing for Halloween? Let me know in the comment, because we have not heard anything, but a lot of people want Evil Queen. It's somebody that Cozy said that he wanted, and that if you want Cozy to come back and do stuff for this game again, I would say that Evil Queen would give him probably a good enough reason to come back, but who knows. Anyway, guys, if you let me know what you think. If you have a comment, if you want to talk about stuff, please feel free to leave me a comment, and I will be sure to address it. I got the new account video coming out, the 5-month account video, and then the 18-month video for this account is going to be coming out soon. But please, if you're looking for a club, Weirdos in Wonderland, please. Alright, take it easy, appreciate the time, and as always, I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.